All right. Welcome back. We are playing some more Genshin Impact today. I've heard there's lots of cool, events going on right now. So I want to get started on that. Before we start, make sure to leave a like, leave a follow, because this will definitely be a super fun stream today. We'll get started in just a second, fixing a few things. There we go. Now let's begin. We're exploring Monstadt and Windrise today. After all of the technical difficulties from last week, just the frame rates kept climbing up to 215 frames a second, which is which is an egregious amount of frames for what this game is. So hopefully we're gonna get started and not have horrendous amounts of technical difficulties, because that's not what we want today. I just hope we don't have any tech issues, but knowing me and my past, I probably will. So we're just gonna hope for no serious technical difficulties. Okay. I know I've got lots of mail. Yeah. Okay. Claim. I downloaded the Genshin Impact I downloaded the Genshin Impact app, and I've been doing the daily check-ins on there, so I can get a few rewards even if I'm not playing. And looks like for this event, the Lantern Rite gifts get a lot of the Primo gems. It's very cool. Just change avatar. Oh, Amber, other Amber, but I'll do me because I'm the main character, not Amber. Um, I forgot how to use the mini map, so this is going to be um definitely interesting. Um, no. Let's just get out of here first, cuz I don't think I want to be in here right now, which I think is a fair thought. I'm just going to walk this way. Oh, and my character is deceased, so let's there we go. And I'm still coughing here, but I'm not I haven't lost my voice, so I'm taking that as a win. But how do I use my mini menu? Um, how um get Z? No, this is great. Tab, got it. Yes. Ooh, I haven't gotten either of them yet, so just wait. Ooh, play money. Money. Okay. Um, I'm just glad the game hasn't crashed yet because it definitely has, and it has definitely been very sad. We're gonna I don't know what specifically is. I don't. Oh, I guess I'll just use this because I have the traveling doctor set. So I'm hoping that this just goes better than if I picked either one of these. But we're just gonna go with this for now, which I think is fair, simply because I don't exactly know what I'm doing on this yet. Oh, we'll just go with this one then. I got the both the sets, so it's just gonna go with that. We're just gonna go with this. Just for now. I can change these whenever. Why do okay. Um, so I don't really want to go to the temple yet. I want to explore a little bit first. I don't exactly know how much of that I'm going to be able to do without like dying or because I'm not a high enough level or anything really like that. So I'm just hoping that this all goes well, but I think I have enough primo gems to pull for wishes. So I want to do that first. Starting off strong with the wishes. Pylons, bargains. Yes, I have 903. So actually, I don't know what I'm going for. Hold on. Um, if any of you have any recommendations for which pulls I should go for, definitely leave them down in the chat because I have no idea what is great because all these characters look so cool and I don't know squat about any of them. Like chlorine, chlorine, duh, probably. Um, ooh, I have pulled for him a few times, and apparently on my last stream of this I did last week, I unknowingly pulled two 5-star items like in a row that I wasn't aware of when I filmed it or when I streamed it, so that was really unfortunate. And apparently it was the same item that I don't think I can even use yet because it was both of these, the Favonius Court Codex, and I got two of them and I can't even use them yet because the only people I have are Amber and me. And I use a sword and Amber uses a bow, so I'm probably gonna have to give one of us or both of us new weapons, I'm assuming. So I'm gonna see if I can just like maybe pull something good because I think he's really cool. Um, but all of these characters look very powerful. I guess that's probably how it works. Um, but I love this little child, and I need her for my team. Um, how many wishes can I get for what I have? I don't actually know. Okay, I can get 5. So, oh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna try this first. I'll do 3. I probably won't get anything because associated with all of the tech issues I've had just in the past like 2 weeks are absolutely terrible. And I'm assuming there's probably some luck aspect in that. So let's do this. And I think when it means it just glows blue, it means that there's just like no weapon. I'm assuming. So hold on, my chat is no longer working. So bear with me, please. um, I think. There we go. It's back. I can now see your chats. Sorry if I haven't responded to any of your chats so far. On my second device I was looking at, it wasn't showing me. And did the game just freeze? No, it didn't. I did not know how to click off of it. Yeah, so I think this just means that I get like a basic weapon, I'm assuming, because that's the pattern I've seen with it so far. I just hope I get a cool new character. So I've been told when it glows blue, it's a weapon or something like this. When it's purple, it's a character or a weapon. And if it's like it shines gold like it did that first time and I was completely unaware of it, it it does it's gold when it's either like a 5-star character or a 5-star weapon, apparently. So, okay, yes. I definitely see your chats now. I just couldn't figure out why my chat was not working. So, I definitely appreciate you sticking around. I have no idea why my chat clips are not working. Hold on. I hope this still works, because it should work. There we go. Okay, I think it's working now. Yes. Okay. Yes, I was only talking to myself. That was a little awkward. Try to chat something. Okay, it's now working out. You should pull for Arlecchino. She's one of the best DPS in the game, one of the coolest too. Okay, got it. Can I use the pink ones? Got it. Okay. All right. So the blue is the 3-star, purple 4-star, yellow 5-star. Thank you for the confirmation on that. I was so confused when I first played this. So I will pull for her first, and I just hope I get something cool when in the time that playing today. And the child girl is the most hated character. Why? Why is she the most hated character? She's so cute. Like, I just want all the cute children. Because actually, I want all the cool characters in general. Like, it's kind of like a Pokemon thing where it's just like collect them all. It's kind of weird to compare humanoid characters to Pokemon, but I'm gonna do it anyway. She's on the standard banner. I just it's just the fact that it's just I want all of them. I want not just I don't want to collect children. It's like a Pokemon complex where it's like you just want to collect all of the things that you can collect in the game. Like it's not creepy, I promise. It's just I grew up playing Pokemon, so I feel like I'm automatically conditioned to like to just like collect everything. You can lose you can lose your 50-50 on the standard characters. Oh, I was not aware of that. That's so mean. Why I feel like once you spend a certain amount of like wishes that you should just be able to just get your character because I feel like that would be just it feels the most fair if you're because I also heard people spend money on this game and I feel like it would just be so sad if you're to spend an egregious amount of money on this game and it was just like, oh, you've spent like $150 and you get absolutely nothing. I would be so upset. And it's not creepy, I swear. It's a Pokemon complex that you just want all of them. Can I switch my blade? So if you have a gold wish on the Arlecchino banner, you have a 50% to get the child. Mm, I mean, I'll take the 50-50, I guess. Harbinger of Harbinger of Dawn. Oh my gosh, the speaking. HP is above 90, increases crit rate by 14%. Increases damage opponents affected by Harjo or Cairo. I don't have. I guess this is probably this. You've had her 4 times. I mean, give one to me. I'll gladly take anything because I've only got 2 characters. Okay, enhance. Um, this. Like I'm getting better at this progressively, kinda. I'm assuming I probably don't want many duplicates right now, simply on the fact of I only have 2 characters. So I'm gonna keep a few bows for Amber. Oh, this is already level 16. I don't think I have to do anything else. What? I don't want to lose my time. It's fine. I swear everything is fine. Like I said, it's just a Pokemon thing. Like, 'cause if you know anything about Pokemon, the whole point is that you're supposed to collect them all and catch them all. I swear. Um, his target in 0.3 seconds being fired. Um, opponent HP. Ooh, this one looks pretty cool. There's an auto add to enhance the weapon. Seriously? Wait, hold on. Let me switch to this first so I don't accidentally switch off of it. This one. I know children aren't Pokemon. It's fine. I am aware children aren't Pokemon. It's an auto ad? Oh, I see it. Oh, I see that. Yes. That makes way more sense. But I think I kind of want to add them myself because what if the game just decides to not add it or add something and I don't catch it? Plus, I like clicking my mouse buttons, so there. Perfect. Now let's go. Oh, I'm only level 12? I thought I leveled. Oh, wait. No, I'm level 13. My weapon's level 12. I'm doing this. For now, you shouldn't just up your character. Got it. I wasn't sure because all of these characters said they were level 4. Like, all the ones I want to go to say they're level, like, 14. And I don't want to just immediately die whenever I try to do something. But yes, I do love a good story, especially a good, like, game story. Especially games like this where it's very, very RPG based and it's just full of story, and I will listen to all of it. Oh, I love lore. Like games like FNAF, like Five Nights at Freddy's, um, Pokemon in some cases. Like Pokemon doesn't have great stories, but it's okay. There's big lore. All right, I will be prepared for it. I want all the lore, and in the last stream I got my glider, so I can now jump from heights and not die, which I appreciate. I don't have one of these. I'll come back to this. Ooh, there's a thing on my map. I'll go over there. So it said there isn't French voice. Yeah. Where is this thing I'm supposed to get? Um, I'm gonna collect this mushroom over here too. Um, oh, it's right there. I see it. There's lots of people over here. How do I get more of a map? Um, how do I get, there we go. I'm still getting used to controls on a keyboard, and I don't exactly know how to keyboard. Um, so where am I? How do I get more of the map? Do you know how to get more? I'm still in the tutorial, seriously? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I want to explore the map. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna do the story, I guess. I want to explore though. Games like this, I feel like are made to explore. Is the tutorial like 2.5 hours long? Okay, well, I'll do the quest, but I also won't fall from this cliff because I've already done that before, and I died, and it was sad. But after the quest I will explore, I shall explore. I'm gonna explore so far, I'm gonna find everything, and it's all gonna come full circle. Ooh, I really love this picture with the tree, the Windrise tree. I want everything. Whee. And I don't think I've done one of these yet. I might have, but I don't remember. So, are these like dungeons? Because that's what I'm expecting.
This is it. One of the deserted temples of the Four Winds.
Got
These
it.
temples have been left to waste for years now. The people of Mondstadt almost never come here.
Okay.
There's a chance there's a
Why am I
monster
coming here
using
then?
the Elytral camp inside.
Why would you have one of your
Maybe the Storm
guests to
Terror
come
has
and
given up on
solve
its
your
objective.
problems? Storm Terror. Okay.
Yes, I also find it hard to accept, but Storm Terror was once one of the Four Winds.
Hmm. Yeah, that's how I feel, Paimon. Just really confused.
Wait, did you just feel that?
No, I didn't. But
Me
continue.
neither. Something's off.
Oh, it's to steal a dragon. That makes way more
Be
sense.
careful. The dragon's power is disturbing this area.
I didn't see a dragon when I was coming over here, but sure, let's go. Let's go anyway. I'm gonna follow what this random girl that I met, like, not very long ago with my life. Uh, Knights of Favonius have been mobilized to contain Storm Terror's destructive rampage. Venture north with Amber, the Outrider, to the Temple of the Falcon and stop Storm Terror from gaining power within. Okay, sure. I only got two characters. It's only me and Amber. Let's go. Explore the temple's depths. Depths.
You can use that
Ugh,
console to open the door.
got it.
Wow, I can see so far into the temple.
You're so far into the temple. Uh, I don't know, Amber, but it looks like we're in a cave. It doesn't. Okay. I guess I just won't question Amber then. I don't know if she knows what she's talking about. The white screen. Okay, same though. The first time I loaded the game, it was just bright white screen, and I didn't know what to do about it. Sunsetia carrot. I got temple carrots. Carrots and radishes. I've gotten raw meat from a chest before, and I was questioning all of my life decisions at that very point because I got chest meat, and I was a little scared of how long that's been there. Common chest. Yes. There we go. Yeah. All right. Back to me. Never mind. Back to Amber. Pew, pew, pew. All right. Door of Resurrection. Use elemental sight to see the elemental attributes of different objects. Each element has its own color. Okay. Green symbol is Dendro, given by Pyro. Okay, so it's basically Pokemon then. Sure. Back to me. Because my skills, I think, are a little more powerful than Amber's. Attack! There we go. Ooh. What? Oh. Apparently I'm just causing problems for everything. Pokemon addict. Okay. Well, maybe. I every so often I will just go on like perusing the Pokemon store's website and just buy Pokemon plushes because I love plushes of any kind and Pokemon makes some good plushes. I admit there are some plushes that could be better because some Pokemon were not meant to be turned into plushes. But all of the ones I got look really good. Like I got like the Psycho Soda Pop ones. I got a few of those. My favorite Pokemon of all time is absolutely Psyduck, 100%. I love the little guy. I have a figure of him in front of my monitor that I look at whenever I stream or record, and it's just absolutely amazing. He's my favorite little guy. I hope for a stream at some point. I want to do like a Pokemon tier list, like just like got it, Amber. I don't remember how to use your bow, so I'm just gonna do my own thing, Amber. Yes, the little psychic duck, the chunky white one from Generation 1. Yeah, Psyduck. I don't want to blow myself up, so I'm gonna go back here. The white one, he's bright yellow. He's literally a chunky yellow duck with a constant headache, which I totally understand. More oftentimes than not, I have a headache just because. So we're like two peas in a pod. We're the headache duo. Oh, I said white? Oh, that is my bad then. He's yellow. I swear, sometimes I'm like half dyslexic. Like, words just sometimes don't do it for me, and it's really annoying.
How do we get across?
Woo!
Isn't this a pyro monument?
I already figured it out, Paimon. I'm a puzzle master.
Pyro attack? We might trigger it.
I already did, Paimon. Ooh, what's this? I'm gonna bet you I'm gonna have to smack it, and I'm gonna do that. Yeah!
Phew, I'm tired.
Yes.
But at least
Yes,
this
because
time
you
we
did
helped
so much, Amber.
In the past, we were at least able to defend the city and keep it safe. This, of course, is mostly thanks to Jean.
Oh, the lady from the I don't remember what it's called. The other lady, the blonde lady.
But now with Storm
You're a
Terror,
French
what if
native?
they
That's
attack
so cool.
Windrise?
In the Americas,
Ways change. So too
in
should
American high
tactics.
schools, you have to take like either most schools offer Spanish because Spanish is a predominant language. Some offer French, some offer German. I took French, so
It's what
but
Krista likes to say.
my
Speaking of
school
which,
district
the
in
four winds we
specific
were discussing earlier,
was not very well funded,
if you want to learn more about our history,
and
you can
so
just
that
visit.
led our teachers to be
I'm not saying
not the
I don't know our
greatest
history.
in
Just,
terms of like
I mean,
uh
librarian is knowledgeable than an outrider, right?
Like, just not the highest quality of teachers. Like, I had a teacher one time that, like, she sat back at her desk and tried to teach us language arts with a laser pointer, and it was really, really sad. Oh, seriously? You have English words but not in French? That's really interesting. What are some of the words? Just curious if you can remember them. Like, that's just really interesting that there are some not in French, but they're in English. The winds of the past have been completed. Now where am I going? Um, Paimon's not telling me where I'm going. Uh, Kyle help me explore the Temple of the Wolf. I got it. Lisa's in charge of cleaning the Temple of the Lion. It's alongside me. Cool. And it looks like I get characters after these ones. No, yeah, we definitely have an interesting language in America. America is um special to say the least. All about characters? Yes. Finally. I won't have to use just Amber. But I think Amber will be pretty important for now because I feel like I have to uh like do some of these stuff with this chest and like extract things out of vines. Amber's the goat. Yeah, for now she is. But she likes taking credit for everything. She was like, "Yeah, well, I'm so tired after I did so much work in this." Yeah, fire usually burns. Uh, I did so much work in this dungeon, and I'm just like, "Girl, you shot like two things." But it's okay. Fire burns. Yeah, that's usually how fire works. Hiya! I also love like role-playing games that like take like inspiration or have their own like mythology. I just love mythology, especially Greek mythology, so so much. Like there's so much to learn with it, and there's so much we don't know
There's a
about
ward on the
ancient
roof.
cultures except for what we find, which most of the time the paints they would have used would have come off and like especially because they spoke ancient versions of the languages that inhabit the land that they inhabited. It's just there's so much to learn about it, and there's so much to just like hypothesize. And I've definitely spent my fair share of hours just like just looking things up and just wondering what their life was. Because I mean, obviously they didn't have like modernized technology in medicine, which is why most this is why which is a lot of the reason why ancient cultures tended to die out is because they just someone someone brought in just some rat on a ship one day from a foreign country, brought an unknown disease to their society, and no one's immune systems knew how to combat it, so they just all died. But like the Greek like Peloponnesian Wars, like and then the Trojan War with like and then the Odyssey, which they're coming out with a new Odyssey movie, a remake of the one that was done in the 90s. But I don't want to say I'm giving the one in the 90s a pass because that would be wrong. Um, Yeah, with Homer's Odyssey. But I'd like to say that the casting for the one in the 90s, for the most part, wasn't very accurate. I mean, I think they tried their best, but Hollywood has so many better, like, has so much more talent than it did in the 90s. And they did use, like, a lot of white people for an area that wasn't really white, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, they still do things to get money because people will do just about anything for money, which is really unfortunate. But just like their casting, except for the woman they got to play Cersei and the woman they got to play Calypso, weren't probably weren't probably very accurate to the time because the entire Odyssey, someone like drew out a map of where they probably where they would have gone, uh, Odysseus and his crew on his adventure. And again, they traveled t from Greece to like Sicily, which they're not like they're not the skin color of like these very Caucasian very Caucasian actors to play these characters. Yes, fire still burns, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get better at that. So yeah, I've had this cough for like a week, and it's gotten better, thankfully. But and I haven't lost my voice anymore. So it's like I thankfully am not dying as much as I was last week. Like if you look back to my streams from last week, because I stream 3 times a
They've
week,
arrived.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Come closer. Can you smell that?
I don't smell anything, sir.
Something must have happened in the temple. I imagine
Is
they've
it
been
true that
celebrating
Americans are
the
bad with
Sacred Tables,
geography?
and whatever's
Um,
giving Storm Terror extra power.
most of
Oh
them
yes, there's
probably
something
are.
lively in there indeed.
I'm not. I'm actually very, very good with geography. I have a what I like to call a semi-photographic memory, which I can look at maps and pictures and be able to almost recreate it one for one.
As bustling as it may be,
And it's really useful,
doesn't that
especially
threaten a little
when
dangerous too?
um like
They
for
say kings at the
tests,
Temple of the Wolf
because
have come
like I
to
said,
threaten
like in my
such an
French
atrocity.
class, ironically,
Let's
my
head in.
my teacher, she was
No harm in offering to
born
the
and
four
raised
winds anyway.
in the
The four
French
winds never
countryside.
vanish. We need to clear out the
Oh my
temples
gosh,
for the four winds.
I like to say that people are kidding when they say the Eiffel Tower is the capital of Paris. I really want to say they're kidding, but they're not. That's really what they believe, and it's so pathetic. And oh my gosh,
My first chance to fight beside you. Think we'll make a good.
I hope we'll make a good team, Kaya. Um, but I promise you, I know the capital of France is Paris. I promise you. But so many people, especially like, actually, no, I'd say pretty much everybody from like probably like 14 on up doesn't know where most countries are. Like, I've, I'm not kidding. In my, like, in my ninth grade, language arts class, we were doing our daily warm up was like a letter, like a little mini letter that my teacher would write on the board, and there was an incorrect there was a grammar and phonics like misspelling in uh like the address where it was coming from. So this girl gets called up and she starts making her own adjustments to this address. And my teacher goes, honey, what do you think Miami is? And she goes, a state. And I was like, what? Girl thinks she thinks Miami's a state. And I was just I I I couldn't. It was so sad. Like, girl, Miami is not a state. Please, it's not a state. Yeah, seriously. People are people will definitely say that definitely sounds like something you would hear in most schools in America is San Fran they won't know where San Francisco is. So oh my gosh, seriously. Like I was having a conversation with another person and they were saying that like they were oh my gosh, and it was actually in my French class. I had a lot of weird problems in that French class. Um that this kid sitting in front of me, we were having a conversation and he goes, "Yeah, I really wish we knew what country French came from." And I just looked at him like with a look of like horror. I didn't and we were sitting next to a map of France. No, I do not hate French people. It's just actually I wanted to move to France for a while when I was younger because I love baking and I wanted to open like my own French bakery. It wasn't a problem with the French people. It was a problem with the people of the United States and the education system. But like this kid was like, I really wish we knew what where French came from. And I just looked at him. I looked at the map of France we had beside us because we were sitting next to the wall. I looked up at him. I looked at the map. I looked back down at him and was like, wait, seriously? I couldn't believe what I just heard. It was just, I was appalled. Oh, I missed. I was absolutely appalled about what he said. And there were other kids listening too. Like, they were fully on board with this kid. He was like, where does French come from? And I look at him and I go, uh, France? Like the country? French comes from the moon. So the way this kid responded to me, that's I think that might have been what he thought. Like I was like, French comes from France. And I pointed at the map next to us and he goes, wait, that's a real country? And I was like, yes, it's a real country. Like the way he responded, he sounded like French came from the moon. We raid the flat, absolutely the flat Frenchless Earth. I want to learn how to like at least do a form of animation because there are story. I have so many stories like this from like school and school days that are absolutely horrendous and very funny, but also very sad, like that. The fact he has no idea where French came from, even though it's like half in the name right there. Yeah, animation, even like frame animation, because like on my YouTube channel, I do all my own thumbnails and all my own thumbnails, all my own channel art, and I really want to learn how to do just like mini animations. I feel like it'd be really fun, especially with my art style, because all my art style is very rounded and very like not like chippy art, but like there's not a lot of hard edges with just with some other art styles. I know people are very like hard and very like humanoid art styles, which I'm just like I really don't get it because I don't know how to draw fingers. So yeah, I was thinking to try to do it on a stream, like because I also like to write, like doing some art streams and maybe some writing streams.
Speaking
It
of,
would just
did you
be
know?
really fun and
Storm
a
Terror
great
was
way to
once
get
part
my
of
material
Freedom.
out there. Not the
To
fingers.
be exact,
In my
Kaeya.
high school art
If you're
class, we
interested,
did a whole
I'd
unit
actually
on
like to learn
fingers,
faster about it.
and all of my fingers looked like sausages. Sausages with joints, and it was so bad. So on almost all of my characters, I give them little mitten hands, like hands that look like mittens, so I don't have to draw fingers. Same thing with like toes,
Is
though.
that the thing that Storm Terror was using to gain its power?
Toes also always freak me out.
Seems probable. Let's deal with it.
Yes, let's deal with it, sir. Yeah, that was
Bravo! What a
that
performance.
seemed like that was very anticlimactic.
You are, to my surprise, a well-trained knight.
I'm not a knight at all,
You just
sir. Does
fought
this
for
look like the
strength
face of a
tonight.
knight? Thank you. That's very nice. I was just
I see you already have the knightly virtue of modesty.
thank you, sir.
Stories of your heroic deeds to save Mondstadt from destruction shall be known throughout the City of Freedom, well into the future.
Yes.
Please do visit me at our headquarters when you have the time. I also
Okay.
run a tavern, if that's more your thing.
Is he asking me on a date?
Quite rewarding.
I think the knight guy is asking my character on a
Let me
date.
from Storm Terror's grasp.
Yes,
I can take
Paimon.
care of the rest here. You go take care of other things while I'm at it.
Okay.
See you later.
Sure.
There's no way Hilly Turtles organized an ambush like this themselves. Not with their limited mental capacity.
No, probably not.
The
Oh my
theory
gosh.
behind this.
Do I have to fight this guy too? Oh, oh, we're saved. We're saved by the fire equivalents of the other guy. They have the same hairstyle. Something tells me you guys are brothers,
Always so inefficient. Agree to
but
disagree, but your
oh,
involvement in this
seriously? He's
just
his
makes
brother?
it a whole lot more
I called
interesting.
it. I absolutely called it. I'm just like, this guy looks like he's his brother. Adoptive? Oh, seriously?
Kaeya, Knight of
Yes.
Favonius.
New
Pleasure always joining you on
character.
your journey. Guarding you.
Cool. I That's still very funny that I've played this game for a total of like 3 hours and I can see siblings as they come at me. Apparently, but I can't find my own sibling in this game, but that's okay. We're just finding other people's siblings. Um, Raising adventure rank? Okay. Sure. Oh no. Not my American French. Oh no. I honestly, I can't say a lot. Okay, so hear me out. This is what we really covered in my French class. Within like 2 years of me taking it, we covered uh greetings, like 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 bonjour and salut and those. Um like just the standard greetings. No, they did not teach us breathing. We're expected to know that when we go in, unfortunately. But I think I'm lacking right now. Um, we learned those. We learned like school subjects, which I don't really know really when you would use that in normal conversation, especially because that was the whole goal of this. uh like the whole point of this whole class was to be able to have basic conversations in French. And it was so all of the things we learned were so random. Like, okay, we did learn times, like how to say the time. Um, we learned ordering at a cafe, like that was the name of a unit. But like, because the whole thing was she wanted us to learn different foods. We only learned like six, and I was so yes, we did learn how to count. We learned the patterns up to count up until 60 normally. She tried to teach us the alphabet, but I've already, I think, given a accurate depiction of my class, my class's intelligence level. They did not, uh, they did not retain how to say the alphabet, but numbers, uh, like really random stuff. No, she's not a bad teacher. She just had a very bad class, which I think is unfortunate. Ow, I got exploded. Like, because she's not a bad teacher. She's actually a very good teacher. But my class, both of my classes in both years were just, they were absolutely awful. Like, I thankfully am smart enough to know the pronunciations of words, even when I don't know it, because of just knowing, not counting me, thankfully. I actually consider myself to be a very good student, and my teacher thought so as well. Um, Thankfully, I'm just thankful that like because this teacher actually very much did enjoy having me in her class. There was this one conversation one of my friends next to me was having with a few girls behind us, and she was like, "Oh, who do you think is the favorite student?" And she just points at me, and I'm like, "Shush! You're not supposed to say that." I'm like, I don't want to get beat up. Yeah, pretty much. Like just the very basic, yeah, very basic, like bonjour, comment tu t'appelles, and like just the really basic stuff. And it was just like, so cool. I know how to say my name, I know how to say the time, and I know how to say where I go to school. I don't think that's very spectacular, but my class also wasn't very receptive. I love this. Like, is it like a good accent? Because, again, my teacher said it was okay, but I'm also like coughing. Eh. I've got the French American accent. It's fine. Um, yeah, like yeah, we learned how to say stuff like that. We learned let's see what else did we learn? Um oh geez, what else did we learn? Okay, we learned household items, like furniture and stuff. Again, how would I need to know this for a basic conversation? You want me to list what I have in my bedroom or what goes on in my house, which is kind of weird. The English the English French accent is coming in strong. Also because I've been out of this class for like 2 years, so might be a little rusty because I needed credits.
Is this an answer from this world?
And my school had a really weird like policy. So we had a French class and like two Spanish classes, one for native Spanish and one for introductory Spanish, like Spanish would be your second language. Um, but for some reason, the school wouldn't let you take. Okay, well, actually, sorry. They would let you take two different uh two different forms of foreign language. But thing is, most colleges and universities in the United States have you like they have you take 2 years of the same foreign language. And I don't get why, in the first place, if that's what most schools need for you to be able to go, why would they let you do it in the first place? Which I think is just asking for lots of problems, which I know the US absolutely has. You tell me what's in your house. I know what's in some like like un chambre is bedroom, like a chamber, sleeping chamber, etc. And like we learned like a few just like a few other things, but because I really wanted to learn other things because my class was yeah, I know how to spell it. It's again the half photographic memory coming in. I know how to spell it, but again, like I said, I think I'm like half dyslexic. When it's going from my brain to my mouth, it's like it's just garbled words. Because like all of my written tests were always phenomenal. Like all of the spelling was correct, and it was just like it's like an actual French person who's reading it, and not a uh uh just I whoops, I hit the barrel. Um, not this random girl, English girl from the United States, uh, learning it as a second language, which yay, but like every time it would try to come out in words, it was my teacher I think could tell I was really nervous whenever like we had oral tests. Thankfully, again, she liked having me in her class. Yeah. Again, my voice right now is still recovering from drowning in cheese graters over the past week. I'm glad you can understand it though, because again, I've been out of practice for like a year and a half now. But like I said, my class wasn't spectacular. Like behavior was really bad. Um, like for context, the type of like the attitude some of these kids would have towards not even just my teacher, but like teachers in general was awful. Like like it was just absolutely awful. Like the language, some like the language that the some of these kids would use to talk to teachers was just awful. Like my teacher was asking for I think homework from one of the girls in my French class, and because we had homework due and we're supposed to hand it in, and this girl did not. So my teacher, once everyone started to get started to work, like it started on their schoolwork, like a good teacher would, by the way, like she went over and was like, "Oh, do you have that homework?" And she goes, "Why don't you f off, miss?" And me and my friend that were sitting next to each other just looked at each other again, absolutely appalled that this girl would talk to a teacher like this. It was just, we were just absolutely appalled. Like, surprised isn't even the right word. It was just appalled. But yeah, we didn't learn very many actually useful things. Like I said, we learned some like foods, but it was It was only like super randomly what my teacher said. My teacher just when this student told her to F off, she kind of looked at her like like not like surprised, but like, oh my gosh, and just went, okay, and just walked away. There was absolutely zero repercussions for this girl for cussing at a teacher. And I was just like, what? If I said that to like one of my parents, I would be grounded for weeks. It was just like, what? Like, it wasn't even like, oh, like you're getting a zero on, mm, but like it was like it wasn't even like, oh, you're for that you're getting a zero on this homework assignment, or go to the principal's office, or anything like that. Anything that you would think would have happened. Oh, seriously, I was yeah. If you did that in any other country of the world, you would have gotten like you would have just gotten absolutely decked. And I feel like that's a fair like assumption when a student swears at a teacher. I feel like that's just kind of like an expected response is just for them to be absolutely pissed. But my teacher again, very very sweet lady. Like she was a she was a very very nice old French lady that she's been teaching for like
An answer from this
at
world?
at the school I went to. She was teaching for like 16 years at that point, and then at other schools for a lot longer. But like I don't know if other oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, I'm not dead. We're good. Um, like I don't know if like she's ever been like talked like that to before. I have no idea, but I don't know if she knew what to like how to punish her because I was just sitting there like, did I just hear this? Like, and I looked at my friend and we're just like, did we just hear this? And we're like, okay then. Like, is she gonna be punished? And it was just nothing happened. We just went on with our day. And I was, I again appalled that a teenager would speak to a teacher like this. And I, oh, hi Lisa. I did not see you over there. I just flew right past you. Hello.
Hey, cutie.
But yeah, like I said, I want to learn how
Anything
to
you need to
animate
know?
or at least like
How to
single
touch
frame
something if
animations
you need
so
any
that I
help.
can record like that I can record these stories and
Good
like
question.
convert it
No,
into
because
some
Genie doesn't.
content that I would want to
Situations
watch.
will.
And I hope other people would want to watch too. I should probably heal before I go into this. I should probably heal before I go into this. There we go. Perfect. I'm not at school, no. Um, I'm pretty much just okay. Again, a little more backstory to this is um my pretty much my whole life from like the middle of the first grade to when I decided I want to try out high school, I was always homeschooled, like because I knew that from my past experiences in just even just kindergarten and first grade, we were like, yeah, this school is not spectacular for you. You're wandering around the classroom with nothing to do. And my teachers apparently couldn't teach to uh like higher level students, and it's not a spectacular idea to uh skip a student that's only in the first grade to uh the first grade to a different grade, especially when they're only like 5, because of just because of how I didn't stop school. No, I'm just from all the stuff I've done between like my entire school career would be the equivalent to uh like an entire school career of like, again, air quotes, a normal student. And so I'm just trying to like meet like the college's requirements. So if I want to go to college, I can go to college.
It's an electro monument. No wonder.
So I didn't stop school, but I'm definitely exploring other areas. Like I'm self-teaching myself homeopathic medicines. Like not like the whole like essential oils will cure cancer, but like actual science, like actual chemistry, like actual like constituent chemistry. How old am I? I'd not like to say that exactly, but I can tell you I am I am old enough to be considered out of high school. So, like my age is pretty much if I wanted to go to college right now, I could. That's pretty much where I'm at. Yeah, let's go between 20 and 30. 20 is definitely closer. Is a lot closer than 30, but oh, I probably should back up from this a little bit. But yeah, I'll definitely say you can definitely think 20. 20 is probably the closest answer without like giving away all of my secrets. Yeah, not 29. I am not considered almost middle-aged because middle-aged in the US is like 38. Where's the chest? Did I miss something? Did I actually miss? Oh my gosh. I swear I'm paying attention. I'm kinda. There we go. Thank you. Got it. Uh, yeah. 20 is the answer I'm going to give you without giving you all of my life secrets. Because, like, we're just here for a fun time. But you're older than me. Sure. I don't know how old you are, and I'm not gonna ask. But because this will go up on like my YouTube. So if you don't want that to be not private information, then go ahead. Uh okay. So the age range considered adult in America is really, really vague because in America, lots of people say 18 is considered adult, but 18-year-olds in
18
America,
might
I'd
nearly be
like
set
to
off by the
say, don't
electroshock technique.
have very many adult
The voltage
qualities
charge caused by
because,
Genshin is
like,
only
drinking age
capable
in
of
America
amplifying a
is
level less
21. I
safe.
know in most parts of Europe, I think it's 18. I know in England it's 18, but I think, well, okay, legal adult age is
You know
21,
about
I would
this
say.
gem? You're kidding. You're seriously asking? This is
What?
ancient.
But
It's
I
used
have
by
so
the
many
Temple to
adult
channel their elemental
qualities.
powers.
What are you talking
In terms of
about?
mysticism, I suppose you could call it a magical light
I
power.
have so many adult qualities. My adult qualities
What?
are more adult than most
Teleportation?
adults,
Just
honestly.
where exactly are you from?
Like,
Do
unfortunately,
you happen
lots of
to
the
have
adults
some
I know,
residual intelligence?
I think I qualify more as an
I doubt
adult
it.
for them.
After all, Hilly Trail's
I
only
don't
kept me
know if
known
you're
for
an
their
adult. If you're
charms.
considering yourself an adult,
And
then
you'd make
more
a nice
power to
barbarian
you,
to the
but
Magister's apprentice.
uh oh, another rock thing. An anticlimactic rock.
Break it, and you can have
Hiya.
home on your lap. The thought of putting my
It's
feet up
like
in a
you
rock
could if
thing
you
is
think
now
you're
my
more
nut.
if you're an adult to be an adult,
Dragon of the East,
okay,
Lion of the
then
South, Wolf of the
fine, you are
North,
legally
Dragon
an
of the
adult.
West. They are the four winds of Monstadt, affiliated with Barbados, the god of Animo. The Dragon of the East,
Yeah, but
Storm Terror,
unfortunately,
its
lots
name
of
is Dvalin.
adults
Though most in Mondstadt seem to
in
forget all
America
this storm
are
terror
not
business.
adults. Like voting
I know
age
you
is
know that Dvalin is
18,
only able to channel three
but for some
distinct
reason drinking
forms,
age is 21, which I don't get. Like
because it has been consuming itself
you
from the beginning.
you're able to vote for who is in our government, which in my opinion failed miserably this past year. Um
Because the hatred
you're
you
old
see,
enough to vote for
that's
who
it.
governs the entire country
Hatred for
before you're
Mondstadt.
allowed to drink
Hatred
alcohol
for it to
legally,
become something more
which I
powerful
think
than the wind itself. To become. But why
is
are
a
there
bit
four winds?
misguided
Isn't
on
the
most
city we're
parts,
supposed to
which is
protect?
unfortunate.
Uh,
Okay, that's
as a
fair.
child of
Um,
Mondstadt, it's something that's really
if
hard
people
to
drink
say
at
out
eight,
loud.
like,
Here, take this.
yeah, like
The
I've
very old stories go back
accidentally,
a century.
and I'm gonna say this, like accidentally, like, I've accidentally when I was in Las Vegas, which is a big like, which is like a big like casino gambling city, that I was at a buffet at like age 8 or something like that when I was there with my family. And well, in case anybody else watching doesn't know Las Vegas, I figured you probably knew Las Vegas. But okay, good. I'm you know where that Las Vegas isn't the
Don't worry,
capital
dear.
of
I'll
America.
take very good care of you.
And like, what are you
So,
talking about? It's totally New York City. Absolutely. It's not Washington D.C. It's the capital of America is totally New York City. Or that's what lots of people think, unfortunately. What real I don't know how many people know Las Vegas. Some girl